quick video. I wanted to actually share with all of you the story behind Finish Line Network. Now, it was about a year and a half ago. I was on the phone with Doug and Greg, and I was really sharing with them my truest passion and heartfelt desire to help as many people as possible. But ultimately, all of the people, when they get started in a business, they're at a disadvantage. They don't have access to the right training. They don't have access to the right tools. They don't have access to traffic. And I know from personal experience when, 15 years ago, I was in a situation where I had no choice due to a family illness to walk away from a very lucrative corporate America position and come home and find a way to make money online. But it wasn't just that moment. I had some successes, and then I was starting all over again. And then, something happens, and I was starting all over again. And I was sharing with Greg and Doug that it's just heart-wrenching when you have someone on your team that has real desire to be successful. They get started, but they're always starting behind the finish line. They've got to go and figure every little piece out. And Doug and Greg shared with me what was happening, what was about to happen. And remember, this was over a year ago. So they said that middle of 2018, they were going to let 100,000 or so people, pile in and get access to an unbelievable, unprecedented system that would immediately position new people, brand new people, newbies for success. It was going to give them access to, the contact manager and the app and, access to traffic tools and show them, how to send emails and make money and all the core things. And the more we got to talking about it, and the more I realized that what Greg and Doug had actually put together was, by bringing all these titans together, a system that would allow anyone, even the brand new person, the brand new entrepreneur, to start at the finish line. Imagine being able to come into a system that's already done. You have all these pieces done. All you have to do is plug in and profit. And that's where, on that conversation, I suggested the name the Finish Line Network, because that's really what we're allowing everyone to do here, to actually start not behind the starting line, not at the starting line, but we're actually giving everyone, we're empowering everyone. Greg and Doug and Joel and Paul, they're empowering everyone to start at the finish line. Now, I want you to think for just a moment about why you originally decided to lock in your spot here at Finish Line Network. Now, a year ago, a little more than a year ago, they told me they were going to allow around 100,000 people or so to pile in right at the very beginning at the Finish Line Network. And I woke up this morning, and I'm just kind of checking the numbers. We're over 45,000 people. We still, there's 9 days left. We're more than halfway there. More than half the spots are gone. So I wanted to do this quick video with you for a couple of reasons. Number one, I wanted you to know the story behind the Finish Line Network. I want you to know that now you and the people that you refer to the Finish Line Network, you're all going to get an opportunity not to start behind the starting line, not to start at the starting line, but you're actually going to get to start at the finish line in the winner's circle. And all you have to do is plug into profit. And that was the first reason. The second reason is because right now, about half the spots are already gone. So you've locked in here with us, but I'm going to show you how to maximize your early mover's advantage. And I'm going to give you some techniques here on this video that will help all of you get to what I call the 21 Club. Now, the 21 Club is just something that I made up, but it's my belief that all of you need to get a minimum of 21 personally referred people to claim their free spot over here at the Finish Line Network. Now you say, but gee, Joshua, I don't know if I know 21 people. That's okay. I'm going to show you step by step some things you can do to put the numbers on your side so that, yes, you've locked in your early mover's advantage, but now I want to show you how to maximize the early movers advantage, because at the end of the day, you want to get as many of those shares in the bonus pool as possible. Now, in order for you to do that, there's going to be some things that we're going to share with you what to do when it comes to be launch day. You're going to want to lock in, choose your products, go through those steps. But there's something you can do right now that will make your win even bigger as we go through, right? So how do you do that? Well, I call it the 21 Club, and I want you to think about this for just a moment. If you're watching this video, maybe you just became an entrepreneur in the last year. Maybe, like many of us, you've known your whole life that you were different, that you thought different, that you had different goals. You've always seen yourself to have a future lifestyle that is so much different from what friends and family think you really deserve, right? And I know for me, I grew up in a very, very poor family. And when I talk with them about my hopes and dreams and where I want to live, where I want my daughter to go to college, or the cars I want to drive, or what age I want to retire, they just don't understand. So I want you to think about that for just a moment. If you, like me, think different, if you know that you are an entrepreneur and you know that in your heart, then I want you to recognize that in your phone, I'm going to just grab my phone here, in your phone, you probably have those 21 people that, like you, think different or are entrepreneurially minded. And the app is so powerful and it makes it so simple that I'm afraid that you might miss this very important step. And that is, I want you to just close your eyes for a moment. I want you to just think about who you know that deserves more, who you know that wants more out of life, and who you know that you would love to take a dream business vacation with, or come out to our very first live event, Digital Domination. Who is in your phone right now that you would like to attend our virtual events or attend our in-person events? Who would you like to be a part of your inner circle, your success team over here at the Finish Line Network? Now, I will tell you that I met a man some years ago who said to me that he's never met anyone who didn't have at least $10,000 in their phone. And I don't know all the people that he's met, but I believe that every one of you have a significant resource in your phone. And it's kind of funny because every month I pay between $50 and $150 for my phone. I'm sure most of you do too, right? Like for the past, 10 years, you've been paying $50, $100 a month for your phone. So let's just even it out. Let's say you've been spending $800 a year for your phone for the last 10 years. You've invested $8,000 in a device that your grandparents never dreamed of. Your parents never dreamed of it. Your great-grandparents probably didn't even have electricity. Okay? You've spent $8,000 on your phone. Isn't it time that your phone give you a little something back? So if you closed your mind, if you closed your eyes and you opened your mind and you thought about those three groups of people, who do you know that really deserve success? Who do you know that has already made it clear they really want success? And who do you know that you would like to experience success with? And I want you to open the app, and for goodness sakes, if you haven't downloaded the app, get the app. Get the app, get the app, get the app on your phone, right? Start collecting points, use it, it's amazing. Get the app, of course, but I want you to think about those three groups of people, and I want you to start sending out some messages. I want you to start texting some friends. And I'm going to give you the words to say. It's very simple. Hey, do you have a minute? Most powerful words in the English language are, hey, do you have a moment? I got something that I want to share with you. Now, here's why I'm saying this, because every one of you is capable right now, starting right now. There's 4, 5, 8, 9, 10 days. By the time you're seeing this video, it may only be 1 day left, but there's still time right now. Nearly half the spots pretty well taken, okay? But I still want to make sure that there's room for your people. I still want to make sure that, yes, you've locked in your early movers advantage, but now I want you to maximize your early movers advantage. I want you to go get 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 people who, like you, see the potential and lock in their free spot over here at the Finish Line Network. And here's what's really cool. When you do that, and you show this video to them as soon as they've claimed their spot and downloaded the app, right? And you share this video with them, get them to go do the same thing that you're doing. And now you're going to come to number 3, which is leverage. You know, there's an old story, and I probably should have looked it up before I did this video. I forget, it was Galileo or one of those really brilliant early people who said that if you had a lever long enough, you could lift the earth, right? Think about that for just a moment. That's what leverage is. It's having a lever that can allow you with your own efforts to get so much more actual work done, right? You see, that's the beauty of this system, the potential leverage. You go get your people. You know, your group, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 people. I know this past Saturday we had a training and they're showing you how to go post on Facebook, how to post on Instagram. I mean, we have people who have never marketed anything online, have spent $0 in advertising, and they already have 100, 150, and they're just racking up badges left and right, and they're just maximizing their early movers advantage because remember, leverage. So you get 25 points for every person that you go and you share Finish Line Network with. But every person they share Finish Line Network with, you can earn 10 points, right? And that's just the beginning, because when we open this up and we go live, you want to have your team in place. You want them to have their team in place, right? So that not only when they get started are you making money, but when their team members and their team members' members are getting started, you have a position to make money, to get more shares in the bonus pool, and to really position yourself for success. Now, Tony Robbins has got to be like the smartest guy on the planet. I know he's like the tallest guy on the planet. I'm short. He's like 7 feet tall. But Tony Robbins says 2 things that just blow my mind. That's how brilliant they are. They just blow my mind. Number 1 is a success shortcut that he gives that says, if you want to find a way to do anything, to succeed at anything, find someone who's already been successful at doing that thing and have them take you by the hand and show you step by step. Now think about the 8-figure titans we have here at the Finish Line Network. Think about that for just a moment. Who do we have? Paul. Oh, okay. We've got Joel. Okay. We've got Greg. We've got Doug. We've got Chad. And that's just the beginning. And Michael, oh my goodness. I mean, that hair. Michael, I just want you to know, I'm so jealous of your hair. It took me an hour to try to do the comb over here, brother. You got beautiful hair.